Since you are in a distance, I'd put on this mask because of protection against the transmission of COVID-19, but I can now remove the mask to allow everybody to see my face. I'm called Dr. Safinah Kisu. I'm the current president for the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak, this Rotary year of 1920. I want to thank God that God has been on my side, that I was able to perform the two roles comfortably well, both as a president and also as a commissioner for BTVET in the Ministry of Education and Sports. You become a Rotarian through an invitation, and I want to thank my sponsor, Professor Bugenyi Frederick, who invited me. This is my second club before I started being a Rotarian in the Rotary Club of Source of the Nile in Jinja, where I was a member, where I served as a Rotarian for the Gift of Life, and where I served as a treasurer before I was transferred to Kampala to work in Kampala, and that's how I joined Kampala Daybreak. The president then, Pastor Assistant Governor Frederick Tibed, as an interesting gentleman. He made me fit into the Daybreak as very comfortably. And again, I worked with everybody for 3 Rotary years, when Tibed was the president, when Temoso was the president, and when James Onyoy was the president. Of course, as a president, you have to do certain activities. I had to attend the conference. I had to attend the training. Luckily enough, the trainings were done on Saturdays, and I could get time to go and attend in Ugolobi the trainings for presidents, for the secretary, for the projects. All of them I attended. And I also attended the district conference where we had our last training in Dar es Salaam. And on that note, I want to thank our district governor that enabled that process to take place. And also the presence of President Kai of Machindi, who has led us, all of us as a presence, to serve this year very well. I was put on the welfare committee, and we have been working comfortably as presidents, and we call ourselves connecting presidents very well this year. So, in brief, that's how I started here.
Francis Xavier Centum, the District Governor for District 9211 for the Rotary year 2019-2020. This particular year has been unique, and I am been so privileged and indeed honored to have served with a great team of leaders, my presidents, district leaders, and the fellow Rotarians. As you know, this year has been unique in so many ways. Many ways that, starting with the theme of the year, Rotary Connects the World, we've developed a whole culture of making meaningful and impactful connections this year. I started that even before the theme was declared with my presidents. And trust me, it has been nothing short of connections through the year.
My name is Teresa Baganja. I hail from the Rotary Club of Kajansi. And for the Rotary year 2019-2020, I was serving as an assistant governor to the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. It was so amazing in such a way that its membership had people of high profile. They had CEOs, they had MDs, commissioners.
Thank you very much. My name's Rtn.Dr. James Okello-Nyoin. I'm the immediate past president of the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. I'm the one who handed over to Hajjat Safinah, and I'm very happy that Hajjat Safinah has led us very, very well. The club has become stronger than when I handed over to her. We are very visible in the Rotary fraternity.
My name is Dorothy Achan. I'm a Rotarian. I joined Rotary in 2017. I was sponsored by Madame Safinah, who invited me to attend Rotary. So in 2019, we saw a lot of progress in the club. And one of them being the projects. We had a lot of running projects. We worked together. Our club, Kampala Daybreak, was chartered on the 14th of March, 2012, and we had to celebrate our achievements by the 8th year. So it was very interesting. Very many clubs attended. I think we had over 19 clubs attending the evening. It was very interesting. The women of the year were recognized, were given certificates. All the presidents of the past 8 years were recognized. It was a very interesting night. So those are the major activities we really had besides the small ones which we were working on as a club.
My name is Rtn.Dr.Hajjat Basima from Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak, the sober club, where members may not be sober, but the club is sober.
Now, after going through all those preparations, now July 2019 came into reality. And I remember my first fellowship, I did not know what to do, having people like General Henry Rugamba in the background and teasing you. Now, you are the one in the chair and then telling James, how are you enjoying the class and so on, was motivating for me to lead Kampala Daybreak. Our club is a club where we pride in supporting the early childhood. And we have several projects, about 10 institutions that we have constructed all over the country. And this year, we were able to construct 4 early childhood development centers in Ruzira, in Bugweri, in Bukedia, and in Kanungu.
We've been attending, through her leadership, we've been attending a number of meetings for Rotary in various clubs. We've been participating in a lot of district activities, including the Rotary Council Run, including the international convention, the district conference and assembly, and all that.
I mean, when I talk about the Rotary Club of Daybreak with their early childhood centers, I've witnessed firsthand children in the Ruzira prisons, in the different communities, children who may have never gotten a chance to attend a decent early childhood center, and yet you provide them with not just a center, but with all the playing items and so on. It's not surprising that their Rotary Club was one of the best in the district. And it goes to show that we are living by the values, by what we profess as Rotarians. It has been a great honor for me to work with you, and I continue to hope that we continue growing in strength, from strength to strength, building ourselves, because after all, our great organization is there to support humanity. So keep the connections as you open up new opportunities. I wish you all the best.
These people worked in unison towards every activity in the club. The president, as a person, at first sight, you'd think she's this person, not approachable. But during the time I worked with her, Hajjat Safinah was a very interactive person. She liked learning. She always wanted to get involved, and she respected all the past presidents who helped her to grow the club. By the time I joined them, they had a good membership though, but they were able to add. That was a credit on Hajjat.
As a club, we set goals, and we set goals in membership and engagement of members. And I want to say that Daybreakers have been a wonderful group for me. They have been always available when called upon. We started when we are 28 active members and 2 honorary members. And as we close the year, we are 35. And our club is now aiming at having about 50 active members. And we want to retain them.
I remember very distinctly when Hajjat came to Daybreak, very first time as a guest, from a visiting Rotarian from the Rotary Club of Jinja. And I remember then, I think it was First President Chivedi was sitting in the chair for some reason or other, but he struggled to say midwifery, and he kept on midwife. We were all always amused every time Hajjat came, and then she formally moved, and we remember your energy in starting the Rotary Club at the School of Midwifery in Mulago. Remember the way you embraced these young people and the way you embraced Rotary. Totally amazing.
I'm really proud of Safinah. She has done me proud as the immediate president who handed over to her. She has been really a great connecting leader. I remember before she came in, she hosted us to a hospitality in her home. That was really good and exciting. It brought us together. We discussed a lot of matters, and a lot of things were born during that hospitality at her home. I want to thank her and Haji Kisu as well. We really appreciate the love that you have for the members of the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. Most importantly, I want to thank Hajjat Safinah because I handed over to her 4 projects which were under construction, and I'm very happy and I'm very proud that she was able to complete the construction of these early childhood development centers.
We had over 11 of us participating in the district conference, which was online, and indeed it was very interesting. And when I saw we were interacting as the conference was going on, it was very motivative, and those who were not in attendance were getting feedback from us. Under foundation, Rotary Foundation giving, we again performed above the expectation. Our target was to contribute $9,000, and we had members becoming Paul Alice Fellow members for the first time. Others adding John on a star, others becoming almost major donor. Like we have a major donor in Meki. Rotary and Mai has contributed up to 5,000, and hopefully next year we will have a major donor to add on the 3 major donors that we have in the club.
Hi, I am Rotarian Jane Opito from the Mighty and Sober Club of Kampala Daybreak. Next month, I make 1 year in Rotary. It has been a great experience. Between me and President Safinah, we have one thing in common, and we've joined Rotary more or less in the same time. She's been a year as a president. As I came on board, she was being installed. So I was also joining Rotary for the first time.
Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak started in 2012 and has been one of the model clubs in the region. It is a club that has made every member in it very proud. It is a club that has made the district very proud.
With President Safinah, we have supported her in ensuring that she accomplishes some of the goals that were set from 2019-2020. And amongst this, I can boast of the ECD. We have ensured that 4 have been opened.
We contributed 500 towards Polio Plus, and again, because of COVID-19, we could not raise beyond that. But we have again made a commitment that all members will contribute at least 100 before the Rotary year ends towards Polio Plus, because it's one of our area as Rotarians to eradicate polio from the globe, and we shall continue working towards that.
This year, where we have been with our leader, Rotarian Dr. Museene Safinah, is a year that we have put on a mark. It is a year that has put us on a radar. We have built over 4 early childhood development centers in Uganda, and this coming year we are projecting to build over 7 in a number. This is a mark that has made a difference in society.
In projects, I've already told you our projects that we excelled. Seeing children, more than 200 in a class for baby, middle, and top class in an area like Bukedia, where they have never seen an early childhood development center, and having such a population. Seeing Museene Okero, an older man who donated land to us, and very excited, and Mrs. Okero, all of them in support of this project is very motivating, and as a club, we are indebted to the Okero family, to the Kanungu girls, to the Bugweri community, and to the Ruzira prisons that supported and provided land for our projects where we constructed them. But we are also indebted to the High Red that have been supporting these projects. They provide $50,000 that go towards the specialized service, go towards the plumbing, the electrical, the construction, cement, iron sheets, and furnishing the facility to use, including the material for learning.
Another thing I liked about this club, they were so innovative. Do you know that they are the ones who started the business fellowships? Promoting business. They started business fellowships, and every end of month, you would find the hall flooded because people wanted to see, to grow business, to learn about business, to talk to the prosperous business persons. It was a good thing. It was an interesting thing. I loved it. Personally, I also learned there are things that I had never seen. There are people that I would never think I would speak to. CEOs, very big people. But they would be down to earth, ready to tell you, ready to give you their stories, and ready to support you when you are ready to start. Another good thing about their innovation, they're the first ones who started what we call it now virtual fellowships. After each fellowship, you would receive the fellowship on your phone, whether you are there or not there. You were online all the time. So that innovation, for them even before COVID-19, they were already online.
Another thing I can boast of during Safinah's regime is the fact that we have held a charter night, and this charter night, it has been an opportunity to bring together the Thursday clubs. These Thursday clubs have been able to bond, they have been able to relate with one another, and just have the enjoyment of fellowshipping together, and as well as sharing other developmental ideas.
I also want to thank her for the other bold projects other than the Early Childhood Development Center that we got involved in, which were extremely successful. And also the contributions to the Rotary Fund. She was able to mobilize a lot of contributions. I want to thank her for her effort. And I can only say welcome to the bench for the past presidents. I look forward to interacting with you further as we support the incoming president, President Jameson Karemani.
We have contributed to the Rotary Foundation. Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak is among the top clubs in the district, having contributed some tremendous amounts that is going to make a difference out here in society. I would want to clarify on this and say the club has been on a speed going to the sky and is just going.
I want to thank the project chair, Vincent Mugabo. My lord, he is a newly appointed judge who has been the project chair, I want to thank Rotary Mai, who is our co-founder for this project and the country director for ILEAD, that has negotiated with the Ugandan Indians that stay in Canada to support this project, and all the others that worked with Mai, Frederick, Jane, Dorothy, Amanya, Chibedi, all of them, Jennifer Ogwaro, they have all been around to see that this project takes over.
She has also been able to sustain the business festivals that have been ongoing. We've had this on a monthly basis. This has given an opportunity to different Rotarians, the Rotary fraternity. We have given them different opportunities to bring on new products, showcase their items, and be able to network, as well as ensuring, compete amongst each other and ensure there is quality products that are displayed.
By the time we come to the next few more years, it will be a club to always be exemplary out here.
My name is Baguma Asman. I'm a Rotarian Baguma Asman from Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. I've been working as a PR for the last 3 years and working with Hajjat Safinah as a president of the club. It has been so amazing, and we have done a lot of work. We have been updating our websites. We've been updating our social media accounts, that is Facebook, including Twitter, and the other WhatsApp accounts. Work has been going on very well, and we have been promoting our club. Mostly the projects we have been doing, the main projects being the ECD project.
So on above of the Early Childhood Development Center, we also have another project of putting art into Rotary. We collaborate with young girls from Rubaga to present a concert at a national theatre. And again, that has been done, and it is still retained as a club, and we do raise some little funny towards Rotary activities, but also some funds goes towards to those children to support them in their welfare. We hold business fellowship. We want to thank past district governor Kenny Mugisha, who brought the idea of business fellowship to Daybreak. And for this year, we are able to go beyond the club, that we had now a country business fellowship conducted for 2 days. And I want to thank James Onyoy, that was in the lead as far as the preparation of this project is concerned.
I think another thing I can talk about is the Thursday fellowships before the COVID-19. To me, who is a young Rotarian in this, it has given me so many different perspectives. I have been able to see and learn the passion that each Rotarian has been amazing. It has been tremendous, being able to hold hands and approach a goal that was set, not necessarily in this particular President Safinah's time, but even before. There's continuity.
Working with Hajjat has been good. She has always provided the information required when I request for it with my team. She has been providing the personnel if we need human resource. She has also been working with other club members and with other Rotarians from other clubs, other presidents, to make sure our work is promoted, advertised, and put in other platforms which I didn't have access. And she has also been on my neck. Like whenever she gives me work, she always tries to follow up, which has made my work so easy. And actually it has been an amazing year. So we are looking forward to work with the next president, that is Jameson Karimani. And I know it's also going to be interesting.
The Mulago Club had received 3 awards during this Rotary year, and we are really very proud of them, that they continue to shine. Last year, the Retirement Club also excelled, And we are proud of our baby club, and we will continue supporting them. And on this note, I want to appreciate Rotarian Amanya, who stepped in to support the Rotractors in their activities as they support Rotary. In the area of public relations and public image and daybreak, I earlier told you that my members continued to attend various activities, but also we continue to hold the various activities in the club. And this year we held the commissioning of those centers, but also we hold our first ever charter night celebration, which we doubled with the joint fellowship of Thursday clubs. There are over 20 clubs in Kampala that fellowship on Thursday, and they all came.
Surely on that note, the AKDN Aga Khan group, through May Vereji and some other related organizations, really put a lot of energy and interest on those ECDs. I love the respect they gave me. They were calm, especially Hajjat. No, she looked like a complex person, but very calm. Ability to listen was excellent.
We want to appreciate our Assistant Governor, Teresa Vaganja, who had continued to support us. And through this, our district governor really worked very hard and at country level during the Women Fellowship.
Dr. Museene, I salute you and I congratulate you having successfully led us in a very good way. To the members of Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak and to the members of the Rotary Fraternity, this is always you on top. Let's make a difference in society, let's connect, and let's make opportunities. I wish you well and God bless you.
As you come to the end of your time as president of this club, I want to congratulate you for a great job you did, the great spirit you showed, the great generosity to humanity that you helped this club lead through the various projects that you did, especially the early learning centers. And I think that you can go home and tell Haji, you know what, I did a good job. You did a fantastic job. Especially, you broke the glass ceiling. You broke the glass ceiling of what used to be a men-only club. You are the first lady president of this club, and I'm sure you've inspired many of the women in your club to seek for leadership in this club, and we look forward to seeing many more following in your footsteps. So Hajjat, go back to Nsanje and tell them you did a great job.
As far as administration, I had a very strong team of club administration, which was headed by Rotarian Patience to see me, who did a wonderful job for us this Rotary year. The secretary, Rotarian Hasfa, and the treasurer, Rotarian Dolosi, made a core team of managers, and they were supported by the PE, Jameson Kalaman. The past presidents, all of them used to be available to support me in this endeavor, starting from my immediate past president, James Onyoi, Timothy Basima, Frederick Chibedi, Joero, past president Joero, past president Obo.
I don't really have much to say. I am the incoming club secretary for 2020-2021. President Safinah, under her leadership, I have seen a determined woman, a person who is very principled, does not take long to decide, and she's a very busy woman, very, very busy, extremely busy. So her having managed to implement some of the activities that were set for 2019-2020, it's amazing. It's really, really a commendable job that she did. I am proud of her, and I'm glad I was under her. I learned a lot from her. For that, thank you very much, Rotarian Safinah.
Thank you very much, Safinah, for your great job, for the great job done. And I wish you the very best in your service in Rotary. We should extend to the country and district level and beyond. Thank you very much.
She's very hardworking, so you must be ready. But I have not found a problem with you. Likewise, I didn't find a problem with her. That helped us to have it smooth. And on that note, I congratulate her because she was picked as one of the best active lady Rotarians for the year 2019-2020. So she received a very big accolade from the district governor. I would also like to thank the governor for giving me that task. I had never visited the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak in my life. I would always hear about them, the CEO's Club. And I was like, surely, that one, you must be a CEO first to qualify to attend fellowship. But when it was given to me as a responsibility as an AG, it opened me. They opened up to me. And surely, I am not the same person. I know now how to handle people of high class, a class above you, but you use them to do a profitable project, to do something that helps the nation. Thank you very much, Daybreak, working with you. Special thanks go to Assistant Governor Timothy, being an AG for the CEOs. Precious. And I'm a different person now. Thank you.
We are a fully paid up club with no outstanding debts as far as Rotary International, as far as district, and as far as country is concerned. We have met all our responsibility in that area. I want to conclude by appreciating everybody. I want to appreciate the daybreakers, all of them, the 35 and more that have been available during this Rotary year to ensure that we serve humanity, that we put a smile on the people in need of our services. I want to thank the district governor who visited and attended fellowship of daybreak for more than 5 times this Rotary year. I want to thank the Asante district governor, Mrs. Teresa Baganja. She has been always available. And I want to thank the connecting presidents, all of them, without mentioning anyone's name. I want to thank the leadership at the country office, Beatrice, who she's always, I don't know where she gets the energy. And I want to thank the past presidents. I appreciated Chibedi Frederick, who received me when I transferred my Rotary services from Jinja to Kampala, and all the daybreakers for receiving me. I want to thank my family. My family, leaving home very early in the morning, where I come from, is quite far. You need more than 40 minutes to reach office. I want to thank the hotel, Grand Imperial Hotel, where we fellowship every Thursday. When you manage an organization, for any organization, there are always strengths and challenges, things that make you smile and things that make your morale go down. One, it was a big challenge that I was the first president for Kampala Daybreak. And I think somehow, somewhere, some members could not believe that a woman can lead them. And partially, I enjoyed some limitation as far as a female president. The other challenges are of that of managing volunteers. Rotarians are volunteers. That you need to find a nice tone. You need to find a nice way of motivating them. You need to appreciate they are mature. You need to appreciate that they are all leaders. You are managing executive directors, partners, bridge people. I was forgetting one thing, that raising funds from volunteers is not a simple joke. Now we go for the charter night, and we said making this charter night must come from our contribution. I want to thank James Onyoye, who has been supporting, and everybody. And I want to welcome in our president-elect and president 2020-21. I've not done anything without involving him. And you have worked with us. You have been there for me. You have acted as sergeant. You have acted as everybody, everything. There's nothing that you have not done as a Rotarian in Daybreak. And I want to reassure you, I want to congratulate you and your family for attaining this position of being the president of Kampala Daybreak. And I want to commit and pray that I'll always be there, as I told you during installation, to see that I support you. Don't hesitate to contact me, and I will not wait for you to call me. I'll always be there to support you. I want to conclude by thanking all the people that supported us, the visiting Rotarians from all the clubs, PDG Kenny, PDG Tusu, PDG Mwanje, PDG Chamber, District Governor Xavier, our mother club, which dedicated General Henry always to be a member of Daybreak, District Governor nominee designate Mike Sebalu made Daybreak part of his club, and he has been always with us, and I do appreciate all their contribution for being with us. And lastly, my employer, because I communicated, I had to inform my director and my PS that on Thursday morning, 7 to 8, please don't expect me for any meeting, because I'm chairing a fellowship at Grand Imperial. I always be available after 8:30, and they accommodated me for that. And everybody, I thank them for that.